Alright guys, now we are going to take a start with Ielts listening module, and we have this complete test. There are 40 questions and there will be a variety of questions in this test. So just stay focused because we will solve all 40 questions one by one. I will elaborate each question. I'll give you tips and techniques to solve with these questions. First we have section 1, questions 1 to 3. 1 to 3 means first they will play the audio for 1 to 3, then there will be some pause and you will read the questions 4 to 10 and then they will play the next part of the audio. So questions 1 to 3, complete the form below. This sentence always tells you about the type of question. So the question type is form completion. Next sentence will give you information or instructions about how to do this question type. So the next one is write no more than 3 words and or a number. Although no more than 3 words and or a number is very uncommon in IELTS listening part 1. At present, most of the time it's 1 word only in part 1. But sometimes when they give you old test, because they have a variety of tests, and you don't know the day you are going to appear in IELTS test, they give you a test which was made 10 years ago. So then it can be no more than 2 words, no more than 3 words. So be prepared for any type of question in any section of IELTS. Now, let's go on. Total insurance incident report. Just imagine something was insured and now there was an accident or there was a mishap and now you're going to report about that incident so that insurance company could give you the money for that. Right? Very simple. For example, if your car was insured and there was a little accident and now you call them and you tell them what happened, how did it happen, what was damaged and all that. So just switch on your imagination. You will understand the things better. The name of the company, Total Insurance Incident Report, and example name is already written. Before this, they used to play the audio, then they used to tell the name, stop the audio there, that the name is this and it's written there, and now we start. But now they have removed this thing all because the students used to take this opportunity to read all the questions, and now they have finished this thing, okay? So, address. Our first question is in address. 24 Manley Street, and then there is dash, and then there is comma and Sydney. It means city is Sydney, street is Manley Street, maybe it is the area, location, right? So the answer is going to be location. If the location is unusual, then most definitely they will spell it for you. If the word is unusual, then they will spell it for you. And if it is the normal word, then they will not spell it, okay? And remember in IELTS listening, if you write the wrong spelling, your answer is wrong. Right? So therefore, you should focus your spelling as well. Now, let's take a start. Listen to it carefully. And when the answer comes, write it down. And when the audio stops and I ask you what is the answer, then you have to tell me the answer. Okay? Don't tell me before that.
Section 1. You will hear a conversation between a representative of an insurance company and a customer.
Good morning, Total Insurance. Judy speaking. How may I help you?
I recently shipped my belongings from overseas back here to Australia and I took out insurance with your company. Some items were damaged during the move, so I need to make a claim. What do I have to do?
Okay, well, first I need to get a few details about this. Can you give me your name, please?
Yes, it's Michael Alexander.
Okay, and your address, please?
My old address or my current one?
Your current one.
It's 24 Manley Street, Milperra, near Sydney.
What was the suburb, sorry?
Milperra, M-I-L-P-E-R-R-A.
Right.
So, Milperra, M-I-L-P-E-R-R-A. And R is very soft, right? It's not R. It's actually R-R, right? A. Okay, so whenever they speak the letters, they will never use the phonics. They will use the letters actually. You know, phonics are the sounds. So they said Milpera. Now don't say R is A, not like that, okay? R is actually R. Okay, that's a good start. Next is shipping agent. Name of agent, right? So they will tell us the name and you got to write it down immediately. Shipping agent.
Now, who was the shipping agent, Mr. Alexander?
You mean the company we used?
Yes, the company who packed everything up at the point of origin.
Oh, it was, First Class Movers.
Okay.
It was first class movers. All right, fantastic. First class movers. And when you are writing your answers on question booklet, you can use capital, small, whatever you are comfortable with. Right? Even sometimes you can write short spelling also, but make sure you can read it later. But when you fill your answers to the answer sheet and you are taking paper delivered IELTS, then you must use capital letters. To transfer your answers, use all capital. This question booklet will go to the dustbin. They will not use it. They will not see it even. Actually, they are going to see your answer sheet, but they keep it as a record. Right? Sometimes, they have some result delayed cases. So in some cases, what they found, student did not write any proper answers on question booklet, but answer sheet was with all full answers. So from there, they understood that they have taken out the answer keys. Some bad people, they do this thing. They say, okay, a day before, we will give you the answer keys. But 99.9% it's actually fake. And they will give you wrong answers. They will not even give you the answers, but only 0.1% chances are that they give you the keys and you cram the answers. But still, when you go for speaking, what happens? Listening 8 band. You got the keys. For example, किसी ने आपको answer की पहले निकलवा दी. Reading 8 band. Now it comes to speaking 5 band. Now what will happen? There will be inquiry. And through inquiry, and one of my students who got very good band in listening, he bought the keys actually, and then they invited him to their office and they gave him a listening test. उसने कहा बच्चे अब इसको solve करो जरा इसमें 8 band लेके दिखाओ. So the poor fellow was confused, and then they cancelled his result, and money will not be given back to you when they cancel your result. So be careful. Never try to use unfair means for IELTS. कोई भी बंदा बड़ा बड़ा claim करे हम result change कर देते हैं, हम आपका पुराना result change कर देंगे, and this and that, all fake. Okay? Yeah. So let's go on. Place of origin China, but there is no question. Just underline China. In the audio, when they speak China, you should know idhar pahunch gaye. Because tracking the audio is also very important. Right? Next, date of arrival. Very, very simple. It will be a date. But in IELTS, it will not be simple. Date of arrival, she will say, it left China on 10th November. And then it reached Dubai on 15th November. And finally, it reached Sydney on 18th November. Something like that. So they will give you 2 to 3 dates. But you need to focus date of arrival, when it arrived. Right? So let's go on.
Where were the goods shipped from?
China, but the ship came via Singapore and was there for about a week.
Don't worry, all of that information will be in the documentation. Now, the dates. Do you know when the ship arrived?
It left on the 11th of October and got to Sydney on the 28th of November.
Okay.
11th October and got to Sydney. Got means arrived. 28th of November. Now guys, listen. Whenever you have to write the date, you should write the date in a simple form, and that is 28 November. If you are doubtful about the spelling of November, then just write N-O-V. They will accept the short forms of the months as well. Okay, otherwise they don't accept short forms, but only for months they will accept. Even for days of the week, they can accept that. So the answer is 28 November. You can write it like 28th of November. You can write it like November 28th, or in any ways you can write the date. Okay. All right. Now 1 to 3 done. We go on. Questions 4 to 10. Complete the table below. Write one word and or a number for each answer. Now we have one word, and the question type is table completion. Okay, In the table, you can see there are 3 columns. What is first column? Item. Second, damage. And third, cost to repair or replace. So item, there is 1 question. In damage, there are 4 questions. And in cost, there are 2 questions. So cost is very easy. It will be amount. Damage, they will tell us what was the damage. And item, they are going to tell us. The first item is television. And damage is the dash needs to be replaced. Now imagine a television and something needs to be replaced of the television. TV का आम तौर पे क्या टूट सकता है? Yeah, exactly. Okay, please now listen.
I need to take down a few details of the actual damage over the phone before you put in a full report. Can you tell me how many items were damaged and what the damage was?
Yes, well, 4 things actually. I'll start with the big things. My TV, first of all. It's a large one, very expensive.
Insurance doesn't cover electrical problems.
It isn't an electrical problem. The screen has a huge crack in it, so it's unusable.
I see. Any idea of the price to repair it?
Okay, screen has a big crack in it. So the dash needs to be replaced. Right? So screen will be the answer. Is this clear? Good. I just play this again.
I need to take down a few details of the actual damage over the phone before you put in a full report. Can you tell me how many items were damaged and what the damage was?
Yes, well, 4 things actually. I'll start with the big things. My TV, first of all. It's a large one, very expensive.
Insurance doesn't cover electrical problems.
It isn't an electrical problem. The screen has a huge crack in it, so it's unusable.
I see. Any idea of the price to repair it?
No. Well, I don't think it can be repaired. It will need a new one.
Okay, I'll make a note of that and we'll see what we can do.
Alright, it can't be repaired. It needs a new one. Screen, right? And any idea of the price? He said, I don't know. Okay, now let's go on. Second item, the dash cabinet. Now dash cabinet, maybe it can be the kitchen cabinet, the bedroom cabinet, the bathroom cabinet, or a type of cabinet, right? So let's see.
Now, what was the second item?
The cabinet from the bathroom was damaged as well. It's a lovely cabinet. We use it to keep our towels in.
Bathroom, exactly. The cabinet from the bathroom is damaged and we use it to keep our towels in. Now it cannot be the towel cabinet, but actually it is the bathroom cabinet. So you will write the word bathroom. Cabinet is already written, huh? You cannot write the cabinet. Let's go on. Now what is the damage? Now just imagine a cabinet. Cabinet has doors and other stuff like that, okay? The dash of the cabinet is damaged. It's the part of a cabinet which is damaged, right? For damaged, they might use the word broken or anything else. Let's see.
And what is the extent of the damage?
Well, the back and the sides seem okay, but the door has a huge hole in it. It can't be repaired. I'm really not very happy about it.
Door has a huge hole in it. It cannot be repaired. So, the door of the cabinet is damaged. And for damage, they use the word hole. The door has a hole in it. So, that means it is damaged. Door will be the answer. And next is question number 7. See dollar sign. Whenever currency sign is given, you will not write it again. And whenever you're going to write a number, write number in digits. Don't write number in words. For example, you have to write 10, write 1 and 0. Don't write TE and 10, right? Numbers should always be written in digits. So, let's go on.
And how much do you think it will cost to replace it?
Well, when I bought it last year, I paid $125 for it. But the one I've seen here in Sydney is a bit more expensive. It's $140.
Right.
Yeah, $125. I bought it in Sydney. It's a little more expensive, so $140. Now you understand? They will not give you the answer straight away. They will try to give you some confusing information and they want to check whether you understand from there or not. So 140. Okay? Let's go on. Dining room table. A dash is split. Split mean alag ho jana. Dining room table. देखते हैं क्या टूटा है उसका. Okay? Dining room table.
And what was the third item?
My dining room table. It's a lovely table from Indonesia. It must have been very hot inside the container because one leg has completely split down the middle. The top and the other three look okay, thank goodness.
One leg is completely split down the middle. So the answer is leg, exactly. Like the chair has 4 legs, table has legs and all that. A leg is split. And for he used the word one. Okay, good job, very nice. Now, next is set of china. Okay, set of china may be any set, we don't know. In the audio they will tell us set of china. Question number 9. 6 dash were broken. Cups may be from the set or any other thing. 6 dash were broken. Let's see what that is.
What was the last item, Mr. Alexander?
Well, we have a lovely set of china plates and dishes, you know, with matching cups, saucers, the lot. They were all in the one box, which must have got dropped because some plates were broken. 6, actually.
Some plates were broken and 6 actually. So 6 plates. Understand? Some plates were broken. You were thinking what? 6 actually. So means sum is equal to 6. Answer is plates. Okay, now there is the price, and again they might confuse you. They might tell you the price of full set and then the plates only and all that. But anyways, listen carefully. About dash $sign is already there in total. So.
And can you tell me the replacement value of these?
Well, it's hard to say because they were part of a set, but they can be up to $10 each as it's such a good set.
Okay, so that would be around $60 altogether.
Yes, that's right.
$60, $10 each, and by the way, for in total, what word did they use? Altogether. Altogether means in total. So the answer is 60. Okay, so this is how you need to do IELTS listening. And by the way, if you perform well in listening part 1, you'll be very confident and excited. That excitement will help you with part 2 as well. So therefore, try to start your listening and reading very systematically so that you don't have any anxiety or panic or anything like. Panic starts when you don't find the answer. So if you find the answer systematically, then there is nothing to worry about. Okay, thank you.